I've never been more disappointed in my life because now I'll never be able to get it back to the same angle. mm, okay, I don't know. Is that the same? I don't think it is. Fuck. I don't even really remember how it looked before. But this is gonna be fine, I think. Unless I strive. Even if it doesn't look how it wants it, it's still look good. I can still find that angle. Let's figure out. Whoa, I love this little beamy sunny. Does it not feel like it's whoa? Am I a vampire? Did I just shimmer a little bit? Hold on, I'm supposed to be using the microphone. What the fuck? That was cool. It's like fucking Aurora Borealis out here. Fucking Northern Lights. And then this is my cat. This is Seraph, guys. Seraph, do you have anything to say? Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Okay, but yeah, I'm here to show you my cool magic tricks. I was actually one of the kids with the magician. Like, well, I don't even know if it was mine or my sister's, but I used to play with like this magician play box or whatever. It's like a beginner's magician toolkit or whatever. I don't know. It was a big hit in the household. I guess because we're all like master manipulators in our own right. It's actually pretty impressive. Like if I wasn't in my family, like I would be afraid of my family. But anyways, oh shit, I'm forgetting that this is on a bed. But I was just like, dude, like I got this idea. I just want to see it through. So because there was no other like cool angle, and like I was like, well, is this a this is a tag from a shirt. I'm just gonna put it over here for now, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't really know what I was gonna say. I don't know. I just wanted to test something out. Just wanted to see because I got this like feeling that I'm about to do something like new and cool. So I was like, well, let me just see like what new and cool thing is gonna stick. Because I do a lot of like new and cool things, like pretty regularly. I do new and cool things, but not everything's worth continuing to do. I've had to learn that. So I think this might be one of my new cool and weird things that I continue to do. And I'm excited about that because I feel like, you know, this could be cool. I know I already said that a lot of times. But yeah, it's Sunday. So, you know, I might do some like mindfulness stuff because I don't really like do church or anything. But I still think of Sunday as like a God's day. I was raised Christian, so I don't know if I'm gonna ever like fully eradicate my Christian indoctrination. But, it's God's day today. So I'm trying to just like be still and get ready for like this new week because rent's due in a week, and as of right now, I have like $20. It's not like a huge issue because like me and God are cool. So, and anytime that I need to get some money, I can get some money. But I have to like start like working towards that more seriously now. I know that. So if I want, it to be practical and go over smoothly, I need to start kind of working now. So I'm getting myself in the energy of doing that shit and getting it done without feeling guilty about what else I haven't done. So there's like pre-work to the work. Which is what has really been making you feel like dreadful. Because I know that there's still more work to do, but I have to do work to even start doing that work. It's like, what the fuck is that? But I understand it at the same time, and I understand that I kind of honestly put myself in the position to do the pre-work before the work. But it still doesn't really affect my ability to complain about it. Like I know, like I don't know. Complaining to me isn't like I don't know. People kind of put a negative connotation on like the word complain, but I just feel like I'm giving you my commentary on how I feel about what I'm doing and what's going on. It's not necessarily like I'm being negative. I'm just letting you know like how I feel, and how I feel is that it's not like the best. Like, I have opinions, and I'm allowed to have those feelings. Like I'm allowed to say like I don't really feel that great about it, and I can still do it not feeling that great about it. It's just I just want to complain. Can I just be heard? I don't have like literally anybody in my life but my dog and my cat. Like, can I just like? I know that it may be like, "Ugh, why is this person like complaining?" But it's really not just like I'm not draining anything. I'm really just trying to like share with you what's happening inside of me. There's no way because if I honestly if I'm complaining to you, like I've already eradicated like several walls and barriers of like self fortifications because like I'm not gonna just tell anybody what's happening in my life. Like why like what's the value in that for me? Especially because I don't trust like most people. So it's like if I'm telling you like about the little details of my life, I know like enough spiritually speaking to know that a person can hear about literally anything and send you evil eye. So like I don't really tell people about like anything about me. So, on the off chance that I am complaining, it's it's kind of like an expression of love. And I don't know, if I start to like complaining to you and then you like don't like give me the space to complain, I'm just gonna be like, you don't even care about like what's happening inside of me. Like if anybody was to like come to me and complain, like I swear to God, like I'm sitting there and I'm listening to you because I just want to know like how do you feel about that? And then it helps me to understand like what that situation feels like from different perspectives because it's like if I can hear somebody complain about something, then I'm like, okay, you know okay, I add it to the database of like people and how they react to situations. And then if the other person, like the other party, was like, well, this is why it's necessary, then I'd be like, okay, well, smush these two together. What's the common ground in the middle? And that's probably the closest thing to like the truth of the situation. So I feel like people should complain more. There's like so many problems that I think could be solved because people aren't complaining. Like, just complain, bro. Like, say what you don't like. Like, say what you don't like, so we can start changing shit. Because people are like literally sitting in their own misery like all the time because they don't want to just sit and like complain about some shit. Complain, bro. I don't give a goddamn fuck. Because at the end of the day, you need to be the kind of person who like you can hear other people complaining and like it doesn't change like how you see you because you know who you are and you know why you did what you did. But it's like if I can hear because it's like it's not that's not what I'm saying. I'm not gonna change or like I can't be anything different. It's just like I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought because all of a sudden I became very overwhelmed. But anyways, I don't know. I feel like I was going somewhere good with that, but then it just Are you okay? My dog is doing his asthma. Like it's like asthma, but I think like the spiritual context for him, because he's my divine masculine doggy, is that he gets like kind of emotional. Like he used to do it a lot when I first got him from the baby, but then I kind of like gentle parented him into a place of greater security internally. Now he does it still occasionally, and whenever he does it, I just like kind of interpret it as a sign of like kind of like divine masculine sadness or like struggling, difficulty, overwhelm. Because asthma is breathing, and like you have to breathe to live, or be in connected or in tune with the flows of life. I'm still like not used to like holding this. Can you hear wind? So like, it's kind of like a cigarette. If I hold it like a cigarette, it might be more comfortable. This I could do, or like a blunt. Yeah, this is easier for sure. I can do this all day. I've adapted. Um, this is genius, bro. I don't know. Has anybody else done this? I don't know. I think this is kind of hilarious. But let me see. Let me see. What else am I gonna speak about? Uh, thinking. That's kind of scary. Um, I kind of feel like a slight Chad. Like, like internally, I might be a Chad. Like on some level, I might be a little bit of a Chad. And at first, it started out kind of like when I was in middle school, when I was first like figuring out that I was kind of like gay and more like masculine in my personality than the average other girl. That's when you really start to like realize that. Like when you're in elementary school, you're just like, oh man, like people for some reason kind of like pick on me or like leave me out. But then in middle school is when people start like actually, gossiping and complaining, and then you figure out like how people see you and how they react to you and what category they're putting you in. So when I first realized that I was more like masculine boy, I was starting to be like the hey mamas, like because I was like, well, shit, I'm light skinned. Like, let me just go big or go home with this shit. Like, I have a lot of long term potential in this role. So I went for it. And then I found out, like, okay, this is really catching on. And I just kind of indoctrinated it. And it was cool because it was something that I really felt like came rather naturally to me. So, but yeah, I think it's evolving into perhaps slight Chad. Not because it's like, not like the negative interpretation of Chad, just like Chad, bro. I don't even know how else to explain that. I hope you guys can envision it. But like, I have like polo shorts and then like block party t-shirts with like eagles on them, and then I have like these like uh beer bottle like tanks. It's like I don't know when I started to like be that, but it's still like I don't know. I'm yeah, like it's funny because I think when I first started to wear like more masculine clothes, it was only like the more fashiony like expensive pieces, right? But like now I'm starting to become like casually boy. And then now I'm like, well, what does that say about me? Like, what does that mean for me? Like, I don't know, because I don't know. We could really get into the whole like gender thing here, but I don't even know. If, like, I don't know why I'm always like, as soon as I always get the idea, oh, how do I feel about my gender? I immediately kind of just want to like shut it down because I'm like, I don't even really like feel well enough informed personally about what's going on within myself. So I don't want to say like make a statement about it, knowing damn well it might evolve in like the next, or at least my perspective, like my understanding of myself. Because I feel like my understanding of myself is like fucking like plasma, like kind of like the inside of a lava lamp. Like it flows around, like the same amount of mass, relatively speaking, is like in there, but it just shifts in its position. So it's like who I am and like what that means differs based off of like where I am like in relative position to like other things and other ways that I have expressed. It's like it's weird. But so it's like it's not a static thing. It changes. I forgot where I was going. What was I saying? How did I get from? It doesn't matter. It's only been 14 minutes. That is crazy. This is, I'll be honest, this is a rough angle for my neck long term. Anyways, like the back of my head is definitely touching my back. Which is why, like, I have to, I have to do the Chad fostering. I think that's actually what's kind of leading me into that feeling. Is the way that I'm sitting. It's like I feel. I don't know. It's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like I feel like Whatever, bro. But I have my dog over here, and one of the reasons why I really love this dog is because he literally goes everywhere I go. I love that in a dog. Like when your dog does everything to communicate to you, like, hey, I'm like 100% loyal to you, and honestly, submissive. It's like, bro, like I love you. Like the things I would do for you is, yeah, you just can't understand. But I love this dog because like anywhere I go, he's there. Like even I take a shower, he's like outside on the mat. When I like get dressed, he's like in between my legs, like while I'm picking my clothes. I can't do anything, and like nowadays I can't even really record, like or like take the same kind of pictures of myself that I used to because like he's always there. And then like I'm thinking about that like a negative, bro. But like honestly, I need to just train him how to pose. That's all that is. But yeah, I literally feel like a young mother because he's like he's 3, he just turned 3 years old, but he still has like very much like puppy ways. Like occasionally, like he like just wants to be a piece of shit for no reason just because he can, and he knows that he's like strong, and I have to like beat him up on the side of the street, and sometimes like other people, beat him up meaning no animals are being harmed. I just mean like sometimes I have to like pick him up and like I'll grab like an arm around his like midsection and then another one like around his neck. It's not nothing like crazy. It's just I'm holding him, letting him know like, bro, quit. Because he'll do like the face thrash thing, like the bite lap thrash on the leash, and it's like ripping at my arm socket. And he's only doing it because like I'm letting him do it, so I have to like kind of put the fear of God in him a little bit. So yeah, yeah. But that's only every once in a while. Usually he's pretty. I get like a lot of compliments on how well he's trained, even though I didn't really do the training, but I had to maintain it. So it does take something out of me, and I am proud of myself. So, god damn it, I won't have anybody invalidating me, and that's it's not even like anybody ever did, right? Like I just have these other voices in my head that like tell me what to expect other people to say, but I think that's also because of how much complaining I do and others do around me, maybe because I'm always kind of considering like all the different perspectives of like what's going on for other people who might be perceiving me at any point in time. I think that comes a lot with like being an internet poster person for a couple of years. It's like I'm always thinking of the interpersonal repercussions of my actions. Like there's not a time when I'm not thinking about that. So it's pretty shocking to me when I am and I do like act out of line. Like not that it's not possible, but it's shocking to me just because of how much effort I do internally put into being a good person. And I have a Virgo moon, so a lot of like how I soothe myself is through like making sure that I behave in a balanced way and like a functional way, a practical way. And so like I'm just always trying to do that anyway. So it's rare that I actually, misbehave outside of when I want to, which is where my dog really mirrors me. I'm realizing that. And like when I want to, like it's like okay, like yeah, like bro, like this is what I want to do right now, and like you can't, like it doesn't make sense for me to try to like really discipline him in those moments because he already knows like what he's doing. I don't want him to do, but he's going to do it because that's what he wants to do, and I respect him a lot. So I kind of let him do it, especially because there's not a lot of negative consequence that comes along with him doing it. Like yeah, people see him being bad as fuck, and he usually does it like in the middle of the street. Like it'll be like he's a fucking asshole. But when, but like please no, come back. No 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 no. No 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 no. But yeah, okay, I got it. When we're crossing the street, like the crosswalk, he'll like sometimes just grab his leash and then just start like pulling it, and I have to just like whatever else I'm holding on to, I had to just like pull him across the street in front of like everybody at the intersection, and it's just like, bro, like, why are you doing this to me? But he's not a program. He's a self sovereign being, and he's my dog, and I can like be under the assumption that just because he's well trained, he's gonna do whatever I want him to do. But that's not the truth of it. Especially when I specifically asked for an intelligent dog. Like I specifically went to the pound and got a Belgian Malinois. Like I knew what I was doing. Like this is the kind of breed that is gonna kind of make those choices. So I like it. I think he adds like fun because like yeah, and like spontaneity. And it's not like the kind of spontaneity that I can't handle at this stage. Like I said, he's like 2, 3, so like he's not a baby, but he's kind of like a teenager, young adult. And so sometimes he knows, and he also has like no fear at all. Like he just runs like straight into the street. He does it like he doesn't look both ways, and it puts like fear in me. Like I'm literally afraid of him for him sometimes. Like when, because I like to walk him off leash. Because like I said, I like to give him the chance to like do what he wants to do. Because it's like there's no guarantee that I'm gonna walk in all the places that he wants to go and sniff. And if I want him to respect the times that I have control of the walk, I have to let him like have experiences that he wants to have. So I usually just let him like either guide me to where he wants to be if we're on leash, or I just I just let him free and didn't just follow him because he's following me most of the time. I think people don't ever think about that. Like, be nice to your dog. Like, let your dog have some things to themselves. Like, I didn't take this guy's nuts, but his nuts are gone, bro. Like, he could never have kids, and like, I wouldn't have made that call personally, but his call was already made when I got him. So, he doesn't get to do everything he might want to do, and I already feel bad about that because I'm keeping him in here because it's more convenient to me that he's safer in here. But like, you know, when we're out there, I like to let him do what he likes to do. I feel like it's important for his big brain to be properly stimulated in all the ways that a dog likes to be stimulated. What did that? Okay. Um. I don't even know what else to say. I don't know why. Like, I brought this. I brought my planner and my journal here. I guess we could just take a look and take a gander. Take a gander. This journal began January 5th, 2023. So a long time in the making. For my birthday last year, I got a bag of bones from Etsy, and then I drew them, like, so that I could assign meanings to them, so that I could use them to read energy. And then this is what a reading would look like, and then I would like write down all the meanings that I associate. This is like my, oh my god. I used to Virgo moon. I used to love taking notes, and I'm just really proud of how they look when I do them because I put a lot of work into them. But I like part of the reason why I was so good at school is because I was a master note taker. Virgo moon, Virgo rising. Like, come on, I do this shit. This is my Bible era, or one of them at least. Like it was just Bible every day because I was going through it so bad that like it was one of the only things keeping me alive. Sometimes it happens, and I'm just like, Jesus, you gotta have that. I don't. There's no shame in that, but you gotta have them and then actually like progress from them. Like you can't just be calling on Jesus whenever you do some stupid shit. You got to like consciously be trying to not do stupid shit, or at least not do stupid shit too often. You know, like be rational. You can't just Jesus your way out of every bad situation. It's like if you do that, you're like kind of acting out of some level of like entitlement that God usually doesn't favor. Okay, maybe not page by page. Let's skip around a little bit. Oh, this is my researching local government phase, but we don't have to talk about that right now. This is my YouTube video planning phase. This is my Aries zodiac phase. This is my mentorship phase. This is my tarot deck planning phase. That's what I said about like I do a lot of different things at the same time, and a lot of them are not finished. But I allow myself the freedom to return to things, and then through the process of like returning to them, they kind of become habit, and then that's how shit gets done over the long term. But this is another thing that I'm opening up, another can of worms. I'm opening it up, throwing it out. Actually, no. Why would I throw it out? I'm opening it up. I'm putting one on the hook, casting it out there, reeling it back in, and then yeah. Oh, I haven't even talked about my hair. Okay, so I'm definitely Trinity from the Matrix right now. I'm like defying Newton's laws of physics on a regular basis, and it feels good. I definitely feel like I earned it, and I'm paying for it with the level of annoyance I'm experiencing with the local government. I don't know. Should we go there? Should we go there? I don't think they want me to. I don't even really feel like it right now, bro. This is my day. This is my Sunday, and I think I just kind of want to relax. I'll make a plan. I'll plan that one because I feel like that one deserves to be planned. If I'm gonna do it, it needs to be planned so it can be like properly communicated without any error. But yeah, this is just my first video, and maybe I'll make this into like a vlog, right? Like maybe this won't be all of the video. Maybe I'll like continue to do other things today. Maybe I will do more than just this. And maybe I will record it as well. Yeah. But in the event that I don't, I'll see you guys later. I'll make more of these. I kind of like this angle, and I don't know, I just think it's kind of cool. Like, hey, welcome to my bedroom. This is where I sleep. It's nothing like too crazy, but sleep can be achieved. I speak from personal experience. Sleep can be achieved. Sleep can be achieved. Okay, ending it.